that story.
So, we were all, tubing down the hill, just having a nice time enjoying ourselves.
And we're all tubing, and Chris is getting ready to go down the hill. He lays his inner tube down.
He was really excited to go up the hill. Like, all he was talking about was tubing the whole time there. He was like, oh man, I'm gonna make it over the creek. I've been trying to do it for 3 years, and
he's preparing himself for a mad dash on the tube so he can go flying down this hill, and everyone knows it.
Chris took about 12 steps back, and I counted because I don't know.
And everyone's watching.
He did a dance. He did a dance.
All of a sudden, from the right comes this fleeting figure. What is it? It's not Chris. Chris is wearing a black coat. This is not black. Who is it? Who is this fleeting figure?
Just zoomed past Chris, and Chris was just, he was stunned by the blur. It was amazing. It was a beautiful thing. It was the best thing ever. And Chris, his mind was just like.
Here comes Lizzie Wilson, stealing in front of Chris, and straight on to his inner tube.
Words can't describe the speed in which she jumped on his tube and went flying down the hill.
And she goes flying down the hill. One of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. She's just cruising.
Chris sat there, and his jaw just dropped to the ground.
Chris is at the top, watching in horror as Lizzie is going down on his inner tube, and his hands are on his head. What?
She flew down the hill, and right before the creek, just stopped. Just stopped right before the creek.
And what does Chris say? I'll tell you what Chris says. Chris takes his hands off of his head as he says, "Oh, come on, Lizzie! You didn't even make it over the creek!"
He put his hands on his face, and he's like, and Lizzie looked back up at Chris, and she smiled with a mischievous grin.
Me? Yeah, I took it. I took the tube.
The one positive is that Lizzie, she made it over the creek.